Hey there guys, what is going on? We are of course back somehow. We haven't actually made a video on this oh my god, it's the 25th of September since we made another one of these videos. Alright, let's just jump straight into it here. These are the best class setups for every single weapon in this game. We are up to, of course, the sniper rifles here. Of course, we've got the best class setup for every single sniper rifle in this game. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to go into like the pistols and everything like that. That would take me a little while to cover every single pistol in these videos. But let me know if you do want to see the pistols, of course, and we'll get into that as soon as possible. Maybe in a month. I don't know. It's been a long time since we made one of these videos, but let's just jump straight into it here. So, of course, the first sniper rifle in the package here is, of course, the Dragunov, which is a very, very interesting weapon in most games. Like, typically in this weapon, or in this game rather, it's just kind of bad, and that's been the case for literally every single game that it's been in. I think there was okay once, and then for the rest, it's literally been just trashed here. So, of course, this is a very interesting weapon in this game. It's sort of hard to decide exactly what you want to do with it, really. Like, you want to sort of find that middle ground of that sort of sniping with decent sort of damage and one-shot kill potential with, like, that sort of combat rifle style Val class, you know what I mean? Like, there's a weird sort of combination to find there, and I feel like we've got an okay balance here, but it really sort of depends on how you want to feel. Like, the scope is sort of up to you. Like, it's really not important which optic you choose. This is, of course, a very sort of simple option. It really depends on what you want to choose. The stock scope is fine, though. Then you probably have to go with the bipod as well, just to sort of complete the class. You don't really want these extra magazines because they do decrease your aim down sight speed. I believe you can still get in a one-shot headshot with the Dragunov, which is nice, but you want to increase that damage range as well with that 660mm extended barrel. But again, this is one of those things where you can just drop off the barrel altogether. Don't really need that increased damage range if you just shoot someone in the head. Like, it really depends on how you do want to play this. So this is an option that is, of course, up to you. The tac laser is a must-have, though, because that aim down sight speed increase, that aiming stability and aim walking steadiness is, of course, very, very nice for every single sniper, and you're going to see this on all of our class setups that we've got here today. And then you, of course, do want that Stalker Scout stock for that aim down sight speed increase. And then after that, you're really sort of limited for your choices that you can go with. Of course, Focus is a very good option in the perk slot for that flinch resistance, which is very, very nice to stay on target. You can't really put anything in the muzzle slot without reducing the aim down sight speed significantly, so it's not really a great option here at all. Then, of course, the ammunition, as we mentioned, you don't really want that too much. The larger optics or the different optics do change our aim down sight speed significantly, so that's, of course, up to you if you do want to go down that route. But, I mean, I wouldn't use this weapon in the game. It's very difficult to use. It's basically just a bad version of every single other weapon in the game. Like, it's a bad FAL. It's a bad AS Val with the 10-round mags. It's a bad sniper rifle. So if you can get your one-shot headshots, you're probably going to think this weapon's amazing. But if you are missing those shots at all, it's probably over for you. So maybe skip over the Dragunov unless you are going for those sort of last completionist sort of skins, getting that sort of Damascus and stuff like that. Maybe skip over this one. Our second one here today is, of course, the HDR, which is a very, very interesting class setup in which we've only got 4 attachments because there's not really 5 great attachments for the HDR. Like, it's just, it is what it is in terms of our attachments here. You can't chuck on a muzzle, they reduce your aim down sight speed. You can't chuck on a barrel, they all reduce your aim down sight speed massively. It is crazy with some of these barrels, it's just stupid. But the tac laser is, of course, a constant. Aim down sight speed, aiming stability, aim walking steadiness is, of course, very, very nice here, of course. You don't really want an optic with this particular option, maybe a 3x optic if you are feeling particularly spicy. You're going to do some quick scopes without sort of worrying about having that aim down sight speed be very, very slow. This is an okay option in this slot, but I mean, you really just want that Stalker Scout as well for that aim down sight speed. The flinch resistance perk in Focus as well is, of course, very, very important to stay on target here. The bipod is just, I mean, it is what it is. Crouch prone recoil control. You don't really need this, but this would have been like a 3 attachment class without it, so. And then your last slot can't really go towards ammunition because aim down sight speed losses and movement speed losses, again, are not ideal. If you were to choose one of these, you'd probably go with the 7-round mags just because it doesn't reduce your aim down sight speed and movement speed as much. But that's our HDR class. Like, you want 4 attachments and then you're sort of just looking at the last one going, what am I supposed to do here? But of course, this is a very, very good weapon in this game. I wish it had a stipple grip tape option. Like, there's a grip slot there. You could put a stipple grip tape on that, but of course, we can't do that for whatever reason. They haven't included that. So this is the option we are going with at the moment. The HDR is a very good weapon in sort of multiplayer and, of course, Warzone as well. So this is a good sniper rifle to start off with as well if you're just learning. Then what I think is an actual banger in this game is, of course, the AX50, which I believe has been the sniper rifle of choice for people who aren't sort of just running around with marksman rifles. This is like the quick scoping sniper in this game. The rest are quite slow, and you can get various aim down sight speed increasing attachments here. You start off with that tac laser, of course, for that aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness, of course. You just pull up those sights nice and quickly, and we're very accurate with that idle sway in terms of the tack laser. It means we don't move around too much, which is of course very, very nice. Then you move to the Sin Guard Arms Assassin stock for that aim down sight speed. Of course, very, very important to get that aim down sight speed as high as possible. Combine that with the stipple grip tape as well. More aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. Really, really nice for snipers in general. Then that focus perk, of course, for that flinch resistance is very, very important to stay on target, as I've mentioned already. And then you can just throw on the bipod because this doesn't reduce your aim down sight speed, but means we can be a little bit more accurate if we are crouch or prone. So again, no ammunition, no optic, no barrel, no muzzle. These are all very, very similar, but I mean, there's not really too many options that you can actually go with a sniper like this and still sort of play very effectively. You basically just want fast aim down sight speed with most of these, and that's what you're after here, and that's what we get with this particular class setup. And lastly, the Rytec AMR, which is of course a very, very interesting weapon in this game. You can kit this out to be a very fun weapon in this game, or just effective at the same time. It really depends on how you want to run it. So of course, tack laser as well, aim down sight speed, aiming stability, aiming, walking steadiness. Of course, you already know what that's about. Stovel tack wrap, again, aim down sight speed, getting those sights up again. Focus, of course, you already know what this does. Flinch resistance, stipple grip tape, you know what that does. Aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, get those sights up nice and quickly. Then you got your bipod as well for that crouch prone recoil control bonus as well. You can, of course, drop off the bipod if you are feeling particularly spicy. You want to throw some thermite or some explosives at people. This do reduce our fire rate, recoil control, bullet velocity, and I think our aim down sight speed as well. That's sort of unconfirmed, but I'm not 100% sure exactly how that works. But I mean, it's absolutely hilarious with some of these attachment options just to blow people up, burn them to death. It's absolutely hilarious. So this is, of course, up to you. I don't think these are great options. I mean, just get the one-shot kill as it is rather than just blowing someone up or hitting them with thermite. But there's still a fun option in this game, and you can drop the bipod if you do want to choose either of those. And that was a short little video, guys. I don't know why it took me so long to cover these again, like the best class setups for every single weapon in the game. If you do want to see the pistols, make sure you do let me know, and I'll be sure to cover them as soon as possible rather than just leaving it until like 2 months down the road. But yeah, nice short little video of all the snipers. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, and some of them don't have very good attachment options. I mean, the HDR only having 4 attachments is kind of goofy. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this one. As I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on if you have not already done so. I do very much appreciate that, and it does very much help me out. And I will, of course, see you in the next video. Bye!